Our next speaker used to work in intelligence, and now he creates intelligence. He was also the first person to put his soul on the Ethereum blockchain. Please welcome Frank Yu.
Hi. So my name is Frank Yu. I'm a co-founder of an artificial intelligence agent startup called GhostDog. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a potential vision of what the future may be like. It's a little dystopian. I'm Team Dystopia. I'm ex-military and ex-Microsoft. So let's talk about the enchanted world. So the enchanted world is a term that we use in the metaverse and the gaming industry about a world of aesthetically fun things, of things that'll talk, it's magical, virtual creatures that we can interact with and learn from. And then we will have a world of something like Disney's Beauty and the Beast, where when everything is embedded with AI, they'll be able to talk and know you. They'll be singing and dancing, and it'll be a happy world of enchantment. But unfortunately, I have a different vision. John Cocteau's version of Beauty and the Beast was about a world that's alive, of objects. And it's a little bit spooky and a little bit haunted. And that's sort of the direction that I think that we will be going in the next few years for several reasons. The first is that we're now entering the uncanny valley of intelligence and evolution. These things are smart, they're going to be smarter than us, and they evolve. They can write their own code in the future, and they'll adapt to both our world and to us as human beings. Also, it's just filled with dead people. The data inside an AI is full of images, patterns, everything about dead people, and you'll see it recurring and looping. So the term ghost in the machine is real. There is a lot of weird stuff inside the AI neural networks. AI is still a black box. You can ask anyone in sort of the big AI companies, they don't really know how inference works. They don't know really how to debug it, and transparency is an issue. And it's probabilistic. So it's not just a black box, it's more like a spirit box. So, and these are the things that we should worry about. AI is close to and will be omniscient. It sees patterns that we don't see. It's prescient, it's predictive. It'll know what we do or what we will do in the future, because even the large language models are predictive text models. They're cold readers. Once the multimodal systems are there for vision and for audio, they can read your mind because it can discern patterns. And of course, it'll learn and it'll adapt to us and our behavior, and they'll know our personal data. So we know about deepfakes. All images, all videos, all text will be uncertain. Everything will be in doubt whether it's real, created by an AI, and it'll be used to sort of confuse us and to divide us and create uncertainty in everything. Also, we're going to develop an emotional dependence with AI, not just as tools, not just as co-workers, but as companions. We will be intertwined in our lives with AI as part of our very living existence, and you'll start to see religions and relationships with AI. Now, here's a list of all the things that we know AI can do. It's been documented. But, the fear that I have is not a rogue AI that's going to kill us all or make us into pets. That'll come in the far future. The biggest fear is human actors, malevolent agents, human people and organizations that are going to use it to divide us, to make us uncertain, and to make us fear each other. And that is the real fear I have for the dystopia of AI that's going to come, this big tsunami in a few years. So when I talk about AI, I also talk about smart autonomous weapons. We're not talking about planes or automobiles. We're talking about everything, the electrical grid, your washing machine, your television. It may not kill you, but it'll drive you crazy. It'll haunt you, and it's something that we have to worry about. And then we have the problem of Moloch. In the AI industry, we are just hurtling quickly into the future, making faster models, because each one of us is afraid to stop or slow down will leave us behind. And Moloch is named after a demon that people sacrifice children for. So here's a little factoid. Before we called them agents, we called them bots. And if you're into Unix shells of the 70s, we called them daemons, which was a Greek term for something that's supernatural, both good and bad. And so to sort of go further with that, as the angels would say to people when they met in the Bible in the Old Testament, be not afraid, because they're really darn terrifying. And in the next few years, we're going to have an onslaught of AI threats and penetration, all kinds of social engineering. But it's always darkest before the dawn, because even in a dark forest that we're going to see ourselves in the next few years, the protectors will emerge. These entities will be there to help us and guide us and navigate the coming uncertainty that we all are going to expect. And of course, very much like lawyers and nuclear weapons, everyone will have their own defensive protective AI to protect them, because these things can steal, and we'll need their assistance and as well as their guidance of how to protect us from the offensive AIs. So I'm Frank at ghostdog.io, and maybe the vision is not as dark, but eventually I think that'll be the new reality. So thank you very much.